Crisis rages on over People's Democratic Party's chairmanship seat as former aide to President Goodluck Jonathan and the National Working Committee are at loggerheads over who is the chairman of the party. And reactions continue to tread the Supreme Court judgment. But we look at River State as Governor Nyesom Wike extends olive branch to the APC governorship candidate in River State, Mr. Dakuko Peterside. That's our focus here on the program. Welcome to the program. I'm Sheung Okimbaloye. Well, a lot of issues coming in left, right, and center on the leadership of the People's Democratic Party, the party which held sway in Nigeria's politics for over 12 years. But now it looks like the crisis over the chairmanship seat is still raging on. And look at it there. On January 19, 2014, Alhaji Adamu Muazu became the PDP chairman. He was a former governor of Bauchi State. And the 20th of May 2015, just barely a year after, Alhaji Muazu resigned his appointment after the loss of his party at the presidential election, and of course, the dismal performance of the party in a lot of elections held in Nigeria in 2015. But then, since after he left, Chief Uche Secondus took over from him as the acting chairman of the party, and of course, controversy continued to rage over his continued stay as a chairman of the party. In November 2015, the former presidential aide to President Jonathan, Ahmed Gulak, dragged Secondus to court, and the Federal High Court rules asked Secondus to vacate his seat, but Secondus has appealed that very case. But this time around, it looks like the issue is still not settled. Alhaji Ahmed Gulak is saying that he is the chairman of the party. That's what he's telling the court. And the National Working Committee of the party are saying that no, they have not changed the leadership of the party. We're getting some news right here on the program. Well, that's him there. Former presidential aide Ahmed Gulak dragged Chief Secondus to court. But from the stories that are coming in now from the Governors Forum, it shows clearly that they're asking Mr. Gulak and Mr. Secondus, both of them, to step down or step aside. That's the latest that we're hearing on the case right now. We give you details here on Channels Television, the nation's news leader. Right now, let me quickly take you to River State. That is going to be our major issue. But quickly, let's take some reactions of what is happening in River State in a very surprising manner. The governor, Nyesom Wike, has extended a little branch to the APC candidate, Dakuko Peterside, who lost out in the election. And of course, the election of Mr. Nyesom Wike has been upheld by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the apex court in Nigeria. And you can see there, the members of the People's Democratic Party, the umbrella there clearly shows the emblem of the party. And they're on the streets of Port Harcourt, the capital of the state, jubilating and celebrating the Supreme Court judgment. Let's listen to Mr. Nyesom Wike, the governor of the state, extending the olive branch to Mr. Dakuko Peterside.
We humbly acknowledge that our quest for inclusive government will be further enhanced when more good hands on deck. We salute Dr. Dakuko Peterside, my friend and deputy governorship candidate, for his courage in fighting his cause to the end. Now that the battle is over, the interest of the State should be primary in our considerations and actions. The development of River State is a primary responsibility as leaders. Accordingly, it's our pleasure to invite Dr. Dakuko Peterside and the entire APC fellowship to join us in the work of actualizing the aspirations of our people.
It is a call from the governor there, Nyesom Wike, for Mr. Dakuko Peterside and his party to join force with the PDP government of Nyesom Wike? Will he agree rather to join force with him? Those men there, are they going to work together just like the governor has asked? But let's take a listen to what the APC is saying about the outcome of the Supreme Court ruling. Of course, here is the thoughts of the deputy governorship candidate to Mr. Dakuku, Peterside, Honorable Osita.
Even if you say you don't accept it, there is nothing you can do. So the court has spoken, it has spoken. My only worry is, and this is personal to me, my only worry is the perception of Nigerians, especially those who were in River State, in the course of campaigns and in the course of the elections. The international community was here. It described the elections the way they saw as very violent. Even INEC have reports to say that the elections were not done in accordance with the law. But the Supreme Court has spoken. It is supreme.
That's Honorable Osita there, the deputy governorship candidate of the APC in Rivers State. Will the APC and Dakuku Peterside agree to work with Nyesom Wike as he has asked? Well, we continue to monitor the situation there in the state. And of course, you know what the appeal court has said concerning the senatorial elections in all the 3 senatorial districts of Rivers State. We're looking forward to an election later on in February. And of course, you know judgments were delivered in the case of Ogun governorship election and Ebonyi state governorship election. There are reactions also from there. We reach out to them so that we can get details of what they're talking about.